Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rupy. I'm a lover of makeup, but mostly just eyeshadow and blush, and if that's the type of content you're into, then please do consider subscribing. Today I come to you with another eyeshadow palette, of course, and today we're going to talk about a new one from Viseart. So this is what the outer carton looks like. It's the Bijouxette So I decided to pick up the new Viseart Bijouxette Étendu. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm really bad at my French accent, so just excuse me, okay? We're just gonna call it the Bijouxette palette. This palette was so exciting when it came out. I'm gonna take it out of the packaging so I can actually show you the beauty that it is. I was so excited about this, you guys, because I have been waiting for Viseart to do something colorful and jewel toned. It's with their classic packaging with the little pull tab right here in the back of it. Has their logo on there. I gotta say, I love just how simple. I know it's just text, but I love it. But I guess their logo would actually be considered the little chair up here. Also, ignore my nails, I still haven't had time to do them. But you open it up, you have a little tab, you have the mirror that I'm blinding you with. The shadows come with a little cover, but here is the color story. Like, how gorgeous. How gorgeous is this? I was really excited to see this. It's a lot of different pops of jewel tones, and I'm super excited to play. I don't know if you guys know or not. I think I've talked about this in videos in the past, but this is one of my favorite palettes. This is one of their like smaller edits. So if I hold it up next to this one, it's quite tiny, but let me just open it up and show you. This is probably one of my more used palettes. So there it is. I really do love this one. Also, I gotta say, I love like how you can just like fold it down and then put it on your desk and you have a little like, you know, a working table to play off of with your palette. But if I show you next to one another, so these are the bigger pans, which I'm super excited for. So this is gonna be fun. I really do love the Viseart formula, so I'm hoping that it's the same good formula that I do love. I have to say and have to forewarn you that their shadows do not swatch the best, but they apply beautifully on the eyes. So I am excited to put those on my eyes and swatch them out for you guys. So just to let you know the little nitty-gritty details, it does have a 36-month shelf life. It's got 12 shades. You get 18 grams of product for 12 shades, so you get just over a gram. I think it's a gram and a half. Yeah, you get 1.5 grams of eyeshadow in each pan. The formulas and everything are written on the back of the carton. I'm not going to read them out to you. If you guys are interested, you can go ahead and look it up on their website, because they do have a description of each shadow on their website as well. Oh, also the price of this is, I believe, $44 US, so it's about 55 Canadian, I want to say, whereas the small ones are $39 US. So for quite like a lot more product, I feel like this is kind of worth the value, because this is only $5 more and these pans are quite small. The other thing is you can remove the pans, so if this kind of color story theming bothers you, you can move them around. Same with this, you can use them as single shadows, you can, you know, do all of the things. I ordered mine off of Beautylish because Viseart right now isn't shipping to Canada, because shipping to Canada is quite expensive. I did I think chat with them on one of their Instagram posts, and they were saying that they're working on finding a postal service that can have affordable shipping to Canada. Unfortunately, that's not the case right now, and at that point they had told me that Beautylish would be carrying this at some point, so I had been waiting for it, and it finally came to Beautylish on, I think it was Friday morning, but it was like Thursday night here, just past midnight, so I was able to order it, and it just came in today, and I had to play with it. I just couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait. Viseart's just one of those brands, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people just kind of skip over them and you know, it's always about like Natasha Denona and all these other brands, but I feel like this formula is pretty up there as well. It's pretty on par, at least I think. The mattes just blend it beautifully. The shimmers apply so smoothly. I absolutely love them, but if you're looking for something sparkly like small indie brands, you're not going to find that. But I should say that Viseart is also a indie brand. They are a very, very small team. I think it was around, I don't know if it was Black Friday or just after Black Friday, I had ordered 2 or 3 of their empty Grand Pro palettes just to store, you know, single eyeshadows into, and they actually ended up canceling my order because I guess they were on back order, and because it was going to take so long, they weren't going to be able to ship to me at the time, and this time they were shipping in Canada, but they, you know, canceled my order. I emailed them back and I'm like, hey, what's going on? They told me the details, and then they told me how, you know, it was a really small team of them and they were trying their best to do everything that they could to get all of the stock in that they needed, but it was just like really, really exhausting. And with the pandemic going on, it was just really hard for them to, you know, figure out the logistics of everything. I think they're a very small team, like maybe 3 to 4 people. And so I have a lot of respect for them as a brand, because the fact that they were able to go back and forth. I mean, we even emailed for a little bit after that because we were talking about the whole situation in email. They were great. Their customer service is excellent. I have nothing bad to say about them, and that was on their direct website. So, all right, so I'm ready to dive right in. I'm ready to swatch this out for you guys. I'm ready to get this on my eyeballs. So let's do it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on swatching. I'm gonna go this way, and then this way. I'm gonna try to fit it all on one arm. I don't know how successful I'll be, but let's just go ahead and give it a try. All right, so the first 4 shades we have Nouveau, like new in French. We have Ruby, which is a nice matte red. We have Carnelian. And then we have Scandalous. Oh, that one's so pretty. All right, so the next 4 we have Speak Easy. That one swatched really nice. Prohibition. Beautiful. We have Sidecar. And then we have Sequins. These are actually swatching a lot better than I'm used to with their shadows. Okay, and then the last 4 we have Deco, we have Cubism, oh, I need that one on my eyes. We have Jade, oh my god, I need that one on my eyes too. And then we have Velveteen, which is a really beautiful purple. Look at that, oh my god, those blues, you guys, I cannot. Those are stunning, stunning, stunning. I'm so excited to put this on my eyeballs. I am excited, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a natural hair blending brush that is from Emmy Cosmetics, and I'm gonna go into the lightest shade in the palette first, which I know is gonna show up kind of dark on the lid, but I mean not on the lid, we're gonna put it in the crease, but you know, I just want something to transition with, and then I'll pop some color on. So I just want it to look like this. All right, so this orange shade, which is called Carnelian, has a little bit of sparkle to it, but I don't feel like it's gonna translate on the eye. Like, I feel like it's one of those like so-called sequin type of shades. I'm taking that on my Refer 14 brush, just very lightly, and I want to take this right into the crease, just underneath that brown shade that I had put in. So just like that, I want to bring it all the way in. Going in with the same shade on the other eye. I'm just going to use the same brush and lightly buff everything out. I just want to diffuse it around that brown. Okay, so far that's what we have. I think what I want to do, how do I want to do this? I feel like I don't want to do a halo. I think I'm just going to do a shadow, a shadow, a shadow. And I think before I even start, I'm going to put the red shade, which is Ruby, on my outer corner. And I'm going to use my BK202 for this. I forget sometimes how powdery these are, so you do get just a teeny bit of kick up, so just be careful. So far that's what we've got going. I really want to use the cobalt blue, but also kind of that other scandalous shade. So I am going to go in with a rougher number 2 brush. And I think that I want to start with the shade. I'm going to start with this shade here, Scandalous. I'm just going to pick some up on my brush. I'm not going to wet it or anything yet. I just want to go in and see how it does on its own. That is really, really pretty. Same thing on my other eye. And then I am going to go in with the shade Cubism, which is this bright cobalt blue. Same brush. And I'm going to pop that right here. And I'm going to take it over that turquoise shade and into the red to kind of blend. Oh, I love that blue so much. Okay, I'm going to use this Spectrum A16 brush, and I'm going to go into this shade here. This is called Deco. It's just kind of a bright reddy purple. Reminds me of a MAC shade, actually. Like one of my first eyeshadows ever. And I just want to blend between the red and the blue. This is just so pretty, you guys. I don't even know how to explain how pretty it looks in person. Okay, so next on a pencil brush, I think that I'm gonna go in with this shade here, and I'm gonna pop some of that right here on my inner corner. And then I'm gonna take Scandalous. I keep wanting to call it Salamander. I don't know why I have Salamander stuck in my head today. Don't ask. That one's gonna go right in the center. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with Cubism, which is that bright cobalt, just on the outer corner there. I just feel like actually I'm not loving how that purple looks, so I'm gonna take that cobalt blue on my finger and I'm just gonna kind of bring it to the outer corner. And then what I want to do is, because now I feel like I have a little bit of harshness there, is I'm going to go in with my BK202 on this cobalt, and I'm going to tap off the excess, and I just want to kind of blend what I can here. Okay, I'm going to say, you can probably see I have a blue tint under there. I'm going to go in with concealer and fix that in a moment. This is why I didn't powder my under eyes, because I knew this was going to happen. I've already rubbed off what I could. I swept it off, but it just smeared everywhere. I think with this palette, just do your face after your eyes, just putting it out there. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is not take such a fluffy brush. Instead, I'm gonna take this more dense brush. This one's from Units. This is Unit 310. I'm going in very lightly with that blue. And I just wanna connect it with the outer corner. Okay, I decided to go with a little bit of a wing there with the blue. Okay, let's fix our under eye a little bit. I'm just going in with the smallest amount, and then I'm just taking a really tiny brush. All right, I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. I used the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow. Just touch that up a little bit more. There we go. I don't know if that's just a shadow. I don't see any pigment there, so maybe, I don't know, it's when I turn my head a certain way. So, I mean, if I've got blue eyeshadow everywhere, so be it. All right, So for the inner corner, like the very, very inner corner, I want to go in with the gold shade, which was called Prohibition. This one. I'm going to put that on my pencil brush. I'm going to spray this time because I want full impact on my inner corner. All right, so that's what the inner corner looks like. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop off camera. I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on and some eyeliner in my waterline, and then we'll talk about my final thoughts on the palette. All right, so here is a look at the final look. All right, you guys, so I don't know, I love this look. I love the colors, but I will say they're not as metallic as I was hoping they would be, because some of the metallics, yeah, they're just not as metallic as I would hoped they had been. I mean, some of the ones in here are quite metallic, but some of them are a bit of a softer metallic, so I shouldn't complain completely because I think it was just to be expected. But I will say I love the shadows. I think they perform beautifully. Like, I mean, this is kind of, I guess, what I wanted from Natasha Denona and Circo Loco. And essentially it is kind of like what she gave us, but I feel like this just kind of gives me more of the colors that I actually want to play with. I absolutely love this cobalt blue, you guys. I need to swatch it for you again. Look at this. Look at that blue. Just look at it. Take a moment of silence. Because she's beautiful. I don't know why I'm calling it a she. It is beautiful. It is an eyeshadow. It does not have a gender. So, yeah, I really, really like it. Also, if I was to note, I feel like you can do looks in trios really easily and they would look really, really good. And yeah, I guess you could go by row, but then you have a whole row of metallics. I might actually go ahead and rearrange mine. And yeah, I think I'm probably going to rearrange mine. I kind of want it to be more visually appealing to my eye. I prefer gradients. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to move these around and maybe I'll show you my palette if I do it tonight. I will insert a little clip of me showing it to you. Do I think this is worth the price? If you're a fan of Viseart and you like their formula and you want a little bit more color from them, then of course. If you are looking to try the brand, I would say like this is a pretty good value, but for $5 less, you get a lot less eyeshadow. And you know, I mean, you don't honestly need, it's when you get 1 gram of eyeshadow per pan. So while they are smaller, you're only getting half a gram less per pan, and this is $5 less. Also note, if you are wanting to try Viseart, the best time I would recommend is, especially if you're in the US or somewhere Viseart does actually ship to, then just wait until they do one of their 40% off sales, because it's so worth it. Like, I'm not even kidding how amazing that deal is. 40% off of this, I would have bought it in a heartbeat. I did not pick up the cashmere one, but I do kind of want it because I like the color story. It's a little bit cooler toned, more mauvey purple, what I like. And with, I think, my new hair, it'll look really, really good. And so, I don't know why I keep tucking my hair, like, I don't know. I just get really annoyed and then want it off my face. But I did want to pick this one up to review for you guys because it was color and it's from Viseart, and I love Viseart and I love color and I love how my makeup is looking right now. I think it's really, really pretty. I feel like some kind of tropical fish in the sea. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Have you tried Viseart? How do you feel about their formula? Do you like this color shade? Are you thinking about picking it up, or anything from their new collection, should I add? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to know what you guys are buying right now. Other than that, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, then you can hit the thumbs down and I won't mind, I promise. But as long as you consider subscribing and sticking around and hanging out, because I mean, that's what I'm here for. I just want to talk about makeup with you guys. But that's it. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I hope that you're staying safe, being healthy, and being kind as per usual. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.